So I did a little run today on my lunch break, and I scored a couple ballistic rolls from the World Reserve Monetary Exchange at the bank today. I'm going to consider this a public service announcement because I'm not sure what the person that cashed these in at the bank paid for these, but I'm sure it wasn't face value. These companies like the World Reserve Monetary Exchange generally charge a premium, sometimes 2 or 3 times face. This is a $50 roll. I gotta imagine that they would be charging probably double that plus shipping and handling. They use a lot of slick talk and advertisement and infomercial type deals where they try to convince you that these are great coins, that you got to have these, and if you don't buy them now you're going to miss out, and these are going to be worth a lot of money in the future, and it's a great way to save for your children and your grandchildren. As you can see, it says World Reserve Monetary Exchange, and this is the P minted and the D minted. This happened to be the George Washington gold dollar coins. Never circulated. Never circulated. Well, they didn't print these. I'm sorry, they didn't stamp these. They came from the mint. They must have been put into a bag, ballistic bags, and shipped to wherever World Reserve Monetary Exchange is packaging them. I'm not saying they're circulated. I'm saying that they're trying to make it sound like something it's not. I can buy a box of fresh quarters from the bank that is all brand new, and yes, they're never circulated, but they are not proof, or so there's a distinct difference between proof, untouched by human hands, and never circulated. This is what the coins look at the bottom here. These are the Denver minted Washington quarter or dollar coins, and these are the Philadelphia. Denver always has a much better stamping than the Philadelphia mint, I've noticed myself. This is one of the things that I hate about the presidential dollar series. They put the dates, the mint mark, E pluribus unum, and some stars on the side rim, and there's an absence of a date, and in God we trust also. And a lot of these coins, it's very difficult to read these. Sometimes they're weak, sometimes they're upside, downside. There's your in God we trust. E pluribus unum 2007p. So these are just horrible coins. They never hold up very well. I mean, they'd have to be uncirculated to be worth anything. So these are uncirculated coins being listed on this ballistic roll, George Washington gold $1 uncirculated mint coins. This offer is for best 148 or best offer with $8.95 shipping. So you're looking at $157. Here's a roll that sold on May 28th, 2022. It's the 50 George Washington gold $1 uncirculated mint coins, $60. 3 bits. This is the same roll that I picked up at the bank today for face value, but even if I want to list this on eBay and was able to get $60 for it, it's just not worth it. By the time eBay takes their 15% cut, you're looking at a $50 net, and that is basically zero profit. So it's not worth it. I'll probably break these. Here's another sale on eBay, currently listed 116. Same thing, same rolls. Though they got this slick packaging here. It looks like a gold bar. It's in a $50 long tube with a seal on it. It says 425, grams, right? So you're thinking, oh, grams, gold, grams. You know, some people still think these are actually gold coins, not considering the fact that an ounce of gold currently is in the $1,800 range. It's just misleading, plus the fact that they package it in a stupid gold bar looking thing. It takes up nothing but space. Most collectors do not want to spend any safe space or safety deposit box space on cluttery, bulky boxes to save coins that are only worth $1 each. So here are a couple examples of the types of things that are available at the World Reserve Monetary Exchange Company Corporation, not the U.S. Mint. They take these dollar coins, they put them in a fancy frame with some packaging here, or they sell the boxes that you sit on your counter desk. I don't know where you would put these. This says "Steal Me" all over it. Somebody breaks into your house, these are going to be the first thing they're going to steal, and they're not even worth anything. They're just going to break these dollar coins out of the frame, toss the frame, and cash these dollar coins in. You're basically putting yourself at risk and just, you know, putting stuff out in the open in your home that it someday will potentially get broken into, and these are the first things they're going to steal. And for what? You paid $100 for this framework and this fancy thing, and why would you put this hanging on your wall? I mean, I'm sure that there's some coin collectors that wouldn't mind having. Now, if you paid, what do we got here? 45 presidents or so, 44. So 44 bucks. You're going to be paying hundreds of dollars for this frame plus shipping and handling. And maybe it's a nice thing. It's just not for me. You know, if you want something like that, same thing with these cases, these boxes. You're paying for the box, and it sits on a counter or desk. And most of these deals come with some sort of a frame, packaging, or display case or something, and it just takes up a lot of space, more space than any coin collector or stacker can afford to lose. So here's a screenshot of multiple available packages from the World Reserve Monetary Exchange that you can find on eBay. And it's the portfolios where you're popping in the coins, and you can see the coins are missing most of these. They fall out or get spent, so the kids are stealing them for ice cream, candy, whatever. So ultimately, just the packaging is left, right? And you can't sell these at the coin store. You can't sell them at the coin show. Nobody wants them. Nobody wants to waste their time or space with these things. But you can find them on eBay, and you know, if you wanted to buy them, you could probably get a pretty good, sweet deal. But trying to sell it to a coin shop or a coin dealer or at a coin show, good luck. I've tried it. I've met many people that I've tried to help with these types of things after a loved one has passed, and it is a treacherous path for them. Number one, they have no idea what to do with it, and secondly, if you take them to a coin show and basically show them the ropes on how to deal this stuff off, they come away very disappointed. So yeah, I mean, these portfolios with the, you know, $4 bills or $4 or $5 bills in, you know, together, they're really worth $4, and this is worth $20 for the, you know, the $4 or $5 bills. The packaging is what you're paying for. You're paying for shipping and handling. It's not worth it. The other thing is that these coins are brand new. I have yet to find any presidential dollar that has any true value to them. And, you know, you'd have to be looking for the dollar coin that has a mint error or the missing letters on the side. It's very tedious to search. Since the beginning of the year, I've gone through probably $10,000 to $15,000 worth or more of dollar coins, looking for basically the Sacagawea with the wounded eagle, or the only thing that I've been able to pull are proofs. Every now and then I'll find a proof in there, and that's worth hanging on to, as long as it's not too impaired. And once you break them out of the proof case, they're considered impaired, but some of them do survive without getting major scratches or dirt on them. The Susan B. Anthony's have the wide rim, near date, far date. Those are the only things that I can actually attest to finding and worth looking for. I have found now a second wounded eagle. I found one earlier this year and sold it on eBay for $200, so that was a pretty good score. And I just found one last week in my searches. It's kind of circulated quite a bit, and I think I could still turn it over for a couple bucks on eBay though. But that's it. I just consider this a PSA. If you know someone in your family, a grandmother, a grandfather, your dad, your mother, and they're buying these, or watching these shows on TV where they're doing the, you got to buy it now. This is going to be worth, tons of money in the future. Save for your future, for your grandkids, da da da. Any coin that's being stamped out today, this year, before it to be worth anything, if it's not precious metals, if it's not silver or gold, it would take 100 years and for them to ever be worth anything. And the fact that so many grandpas and grandmas are saving these coins, there are just hundreds and hundreds of thousands of these available in mint condition. I find them every day when I go to the bank, and half the time I'm buying the mint wrapped rolls off the teller that somebody just dumped because someone in the family passed and left all these coins sitting in a box inside their closet somewhere. So stick to precious coins, older coins. When you're doing your coin roll hunting, enjoy the hobby. Enjoy the fact that you're finding something at face value. Buying stuff like this with slick packaging and slick talking salesmen is just a lose-lose situation. That's all I got on this. Thanks for tuning in to Coin Mojo. I'll see you next time.